So I'm just getting some fuel. The swim is currently out of the water, so that means that there is plenty of water in the front, but the swim's a little bit at the back where the prop comes out, or just above where the prop comes out. But the water gauge thingy didn't really work. It worked after a fashion, and then the app froze. So I think I've got about 500 litres of water in the front, or 400 litres of water in the front, but I don't actually know. So we will, as with most things on a narrowboat, and then we will see what happens. I think it's good enough, and we'll just make progress. So going to sort out the rest of the ballast today, and well, we'll see how far I get with other stuff. But there we go. Having done lots of measuring, then she's about 21 inches here. You're aiming at 22 inches. So, and she's about 17 inches at the front. I've got lots of capacity to alter the ballast at the front. Not so much at the back, but I think if anything she might be a touch heavy at the back, but then that'll be counteracted by the weight going onto the nose. Just so I've decided not to add any more ballast after all that, which is quite ironic considering the amount of effort that it's been to get me to this point. So I shall take her back home over there. And for the eagle-eyed amongst you, you may have noticed that yesterday's video was titled Day 8. Don't worry, there wasn't a Day 7. I think at some point, when I wasted a day trying to edit the launch video, then the numbers went out of sequence there. So this is Day 9. She was launched on a Thursday, and this is currently Saturday, I think. So, yes. So I'm just incompetent at my at numbering. I guess at some point you have to stop, even if you haven't got to where you want to. As you've seen, I've realised that I only need to lay a couple of pipes down the side of the boat before I put the floor in, because otherwise I won't get to them. And that means moving some more of the stuff around the boat, which the 19mm, a sheet of 19mm is just heavy, and I'm not built like a whatever. So anyway, but the Tetris of the floor insulation is pretty much done. So now it's just the top level, which is pretty straightforward. And yeah, managed not to move the electrics that are in place at the moment. I was thinking about that, but I'll bring the wall down exactly where they are, which means another trip to Wicks. I just went to Wicks this afternoon for some timber for these to come up in place on top of these to space the wall out a bit more. So now I need some more timber, because that's going to be thicker. It's going to be 50 by 50, I guess. So all in all, another slightly frustrating day, but there is progress, and so that's good. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.